So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. He's found a way through, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's had a hit! And again! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And here's a chance. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets big. That's a half-decent try.
Bellingham did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Spread it left. It's a pretty loose pass. David Villa. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. David Villa.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Back into the middle. Showing good feet. Iniesta. Now it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the counter is on. He can run onto that. A real chance if he can get through. Gets his pass away. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hullet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bale! He has done it! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Baresi cuts out the pass. Ribery. And it's Xavi. He could be in here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Batistuta, Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, what has happened here? Now that's well seen too. Xavi. Bale.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
Pull
here.
it. Heads it! Oh, he's been caught napping. No way through, so back it comes. The ball has bounced loose now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ribery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was alert to it. Xavi. Iniesta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Beckham plays it short. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. Batistuta! Really well taken goal. And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim up.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22, Ribery. Viene sostituito con il numero 15.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Played over towards the opposite flank. He's through here. Van Basten might just make this. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a throw. He's looking wide. Iniesta. Very nicely done. Chooses to go back. Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great hit! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have ourselves a real... Has a go! It's in! And they're back in front! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Charged David Villa! That was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
And it's Iniesta. Bellingham. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. It's Xavi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have...
And the shot! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he's let fly. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Baresi. Petit. Here's Rodri. Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Iniesta lascia il campo per il numero 21, Neymar.
That is good alertness. Bellingham. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked out brilliantly. He has found the way, and the shot! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, right place, right time. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! And the lead stays intact, just.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Il numero 18, il numero 77.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. Oh, shooting chance!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
5 minutes to add. And it's Xavi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Mbappe. Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. To further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any...
And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. And the pass is intercepted. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Eto'o! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Suarez, real chance! Well, we expected better, and so did he. Eto'o gets flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ribery. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nesta calmly anticipates. Bruno Fernandes. David Villa. And it's lofted through here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Olise to Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Messi, bit of a communication breakdown there it seems. David Villa.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly...
Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Messi. Pirlo. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Gently done. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Nicely worked. He's had a hit! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ribery. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Can he put it away? They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Can he finish? And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Nicely worked. Moved on forwards. Interesting ball. And that could set him on his way.
That's good defensive concentration.
And that's been won straight back. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique to him, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. And here's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Pirlo. Collar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Serginho. Chance with a header! They've got to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Çalhanoğlu opts to play. He's having a go! Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, what has happened here? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Del Piero. Serginho. Good spot, he's seen the run. Played in deep. Brilliantly cut out.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Beckham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Beckham. It's a goal kick. Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nesta. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bale. Rice. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Rudiger cuts it out. Rice. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's looking to set free a runner. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Batistuta. No luck with that dink over the top. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Can he finish? Collar has a go! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chooses to go back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to clear it. Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He's gone forward. Van Bouten getting this one clear. That is a great ball. Hullet. And Hullet! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And he's gone looking for safety.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
The attendance
Now it's Del Piero.
29,950.
Gerrard. And it's lofted through here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's been shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Pirlo. Bullet! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a...
Collar! Goal! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Haaland. Kimmich. And they win it back again.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Up he goes! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertainer.
Header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
No, that was never going to make it. Always onto this. Now it's Beckham. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Kimmich. Oh, perfectly measured that. Climbs up big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's a throw-in. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Big terrific header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Has a go! Collar has given away a free kick. And it's Schneider. Now it's Messi. Leicester does really well to win the ball there. Pull it. Good purposeful running this. An instinctive delivery. Nice interception, well timed. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's fabulous. What a throw in. Gerrard cuts it out. Threads one in. And he's surging through. Pinches it off him. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bale, and the shot's on here. Schneider, by Leverkusen, applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that's...
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pirlo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Vieira. Pull it. Now it's Schneider. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pull it, gets flagged offside. Schneider. Pull it. By Leverkusen finding their passes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Pirlo. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Schneider. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Decent hit! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, the ball has fallen kindly here. Hullet finds himself offside. Now it's Hullet. And he's intervened well there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, no joy this time. Seedorf. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well read, nice interception. Oh, and he's through the middle. Vieira. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Lahm gets rid without sophistication. Nesta. Now it's Bale. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's half-time here. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, super find. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bale. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. They get a throw in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Seedorf. And it's Schneider. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lahm. Bale chasing after it. Now it's Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Collar! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Schneider. Now it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, there's the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Seedorf. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's got a side of goal. Oh, denied at the last.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There's the hit! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct.
And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Stoichkov, who played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a goal! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cafu. Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Strong running down that left flank. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's managed to get free.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Now that's well seen too. Onana. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He could be in here. Cafu. Chance for the header! Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. He's picked his way through. Maldini. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Beckham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And it's Nesta.
Look, movement creates more options, and that...
And the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Hullet. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bale, Maldini, Bale, and here's Maldini. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Oh, no joy this time. Forwards and with intent. No way through there. Done delicately. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Koulibaly cuts out the pass. And Beckham! Goal! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's a sweet ball, that. No luck with that dink over the top. That has not gone well. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Caicedo. Onana. Great defending, strong and determined. No, he's just misjudged that one. Van Bouten.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Collier. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each.
Substitutions taking place.
The second half then, just getting going. Short changes him with that pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He rises! And he's taking no chances there.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, played right into his path. Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that's been intercepted. Onana.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cafu cuts it out. Onana. Torres. Messi. He is through here. So we've reached the hour mark. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Koulibaly gets across to intercept that. That is a brilliant interception. Pirlo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can
climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kohler actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution in progress.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Koulibaly gets it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Now it's Thuram. Bale. Now given offside once more. Collar stood up well to him there. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to dink it in. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Spread neatly. Lahm does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he was quick to react. Caicedo opts for safety. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Out for a throw. Caicedo deals with that comfortably. Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Chance here to counter. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Thuram.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's intervened well there. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had it taken off him. Cafu. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.